Welcome back to Dream Rise. You are about to dive into an ocean of wisdom with the book Professional Troublemaker as your vessel. This captivating guide is penned by none other than the remarkable Luvvie Ajayi Jones, a New York Times best-selling author known for her eloquent writing and insightful perspectives. Her journey from being a Nigerian immigrant to a globally renowned author and speaker is nothing short of inspiring. Ajayi Jones has mastered the art of self-help literature with her debut book, I'm Judging You, the Do Better Manual, earning her a place among the elites of the genre. Her work is not just about self-improvement, but also about making a significant impact on society, a testament to her unique and empowering approach. Her latest offering, Professional Troublemaker, is a testament to her wisdom, experience, and unwavering commitment to challenging fear and embracing audacity. If you're ready to tackle fear and become a professional troublemaker, then this book is your guide. Fear is a universal emotion, but how we handle it is what sets us apart. These words resonate deeply with many of us. The book, Professional Troublemaker, serves as a manual for fighting fear, a guide to help us navigate the unfamiliar and often rocky terrain of our personal fears. The author doesn't shy away from sharing her personal experiences. She lets us into her world, where she faced her fears head-on and emerged victorious. In a world that often encourages us to hide our fears, she invites us to confront them. Not just confront, but to challenge, to question, and eventually to overcome. Imagine fear as a fortress. It's intimidating, towering, seemingly impenetrable. But the author, with her words, hands us a set of tools that allow us to chip away at the walls of this fortress. She teaches us how to use these tools, not just with effectiveness, but with a sense of finesse and grace. She shares stories of how she overcame fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of being different. Each story is a testament to her resilience, her courage, her audacity. Each story is a lesson that fear, no matter how big or small, can be conquered. And each story is an invitation for us to do the same. The author's personal stories serve as a reminder that we are not alone in our fears. She shows us that fear is universal, but it's how we handle it that sets us apart. She inspires us to face our fears, to challenge them, to overcome them. She encourages us to become the best version of ourselves, a version that is not ruled by fear, but one that stands tall in spite of it. So let's take a leaf out of the author's book. Let's learn to see fear not as a hindrance, but as an opportunity for growth. Let's learn to see ourselves not as victims of fear, but as warriors, as champions, as professional troublemakers. Fear is inevitable, but it doesn't have to control you. Let that sink in. Let that guide you. Let that be your mantra as you navigate the world of your fears. Because remember, you're not just fighting fear, you're mastering it. Audacity is not just about being bold, it's about being unapologetically you. That's a powerful phrase, isn't it? A phrase that encapsulates the essence of what author Luvvie Ajayi Jones emphasizes throughout her book, Professional Troublemaker. So let's take a moment to break down this concept. What is audacity, really? It's the courage to take bold risks, yes, but it's also about owning your unique identity, about embracing your individuality and expressing it without hesitation or apology. It's about standing in your truth, even when the world is trying to mold you into something else. Now, why does audacity matter? Well, in a world where conformity is often rewarded, audacity is like a splash of color on a monochrome canvas. It challenges the status quo, it disrupts the norm, it shakes up systems and makes room for change, for innovation, for progress, and that's a powerful thing. But audacity is not only about challenging what's around you, it's also about challenging what's within you. It's about confronting your fears, your doubts, your insecurities. It's about saying, yes, I am scared, but I'm going to do it anyway. That's where the real power of audacity lies. Imagine for a moment a world where everyone lived with audacity. A world where everyone was unapologetically themselves, where everyone had the courage to challenge the status quo, to confront their fears. What a vibrant, dynamic, and exciting world that would be. But remember, audacity is not something that you just have. It's something that you cultivate, that you nurture, that you grow. And the more you use it, the stronger it becomes. It's like a muscle that, with regular exercise, can become a formidable force. So let's be audacious. Let's be unapologetically ourselves. Let's challenge the status quo. Let's confront our fears. Because in the face of fear, audacity is not just a shield to protect us, it's also a sword to help us fight back. In the face of fear, audacity is your shield and sword. No man is an island, and in our journey to becoming professional troublemakers, we need a community. We are social beings, naturally wired to connect, to share, to grow together. This connection, this sense of belonging, becomes a catalyst in our journey to conquer fear and become the best version of ourselves. The author of Professional Troublemaker emphasizes this fact, underlining the importance of having a supportive community. Let's consider this. Think about a time when you were scared, unsure, or hesitant. Now imagine having a group of people by your side, supporting you, cheering you on, and providing you with the tools to face your fears. That's what a community does. It acts as a safety net, ready to catch you when you stumble and fall, and propelling you to heights you wouldn't have reached alone. In the realm of professional troublemaking, a community becomes even more essential. It's not just about having a group of people around you. It's about having individuals who share your vision, understand your struggles, and are ready to fight alongside you. It's about having a network that fosters growth, promotes learning, and encourages risk-taking. A good support system can be the difference between retreating in fear and advancing with confidence. It can be the motivation you need to take that leap of faith, to go against the grain, to challenge the status quo. It can be the guiding light in the darkness, a beacon of hope in times of uncertainty. Remember, the journey to becoming a professional troublemaker isn't meant to be walked alone. It's a path that's paved with challenges, roadblocks, and detours, but with a strong community, these obstacles become stepping stones to success. They become opportunities for growth, for learning, for transformation. In conclusion, the essence of community is more than just a mere concept. It's a reality that shapes our lives, our decisions, and our journey. It's a powerful force that can ignite change, inspire courage, and instill confidence. A strong community is the foundation of a fear-fighting journey. Now that we've set the stage, it's time to dive into the key lessons from Professional Troublemaker. The first golden nugget we glean from this book is the importance of confronting fear. Fear is often the invisible barrier that prevents us from achieving our dreams. But as the author poetically puts it, fear is not the enemy, it's the compass. It shows us where we need to go, what we need to confront, and ultimately where growth lies. When we face our fears, we become professional troublemakers, shaking up the status quo for the better. The second key lesson is the power of audacity. Being audacious is about having the courage to take bold risks, to stand up for what we believe in, and to dare to be different. The author reminds us that audacity is not about being reckless, it's about being brave. It's about challenging the norms that hold us back and daring to envision a future that others may not yet see. The third takeaway from Professional Troublemaker is the significance of community. We are not solitary creatures, we thrive on connection and collaboration. The author emphasizes that a strong, supportive community can be our greatest asset in our journey of personal and professional growth. It's our sounding board, our safety net, and our source of inspiration. As the saying goes, it takes a village. And that's exactly what the author advocates for, building our own village of like-minded individuals who will cheer us on, challenge us, and help us grow. Next, the book teaches us about the value of authenticity. In a world that often values conformity, staying true to ourselves can be a rebellious act. The author encourages us to embrace our unique quirks and qualities, for they are what make us who we are. Authenticity is not about being perfect, it's about being real, about owning our story and our truth. Lastly, Professional Troublemaker reminds us of the power of resilience. Life is full of challenges and setbacks, but as the author points out, it's not about how many times we fall, but how many times we get back up. Resilience is about having the grit to keep going, to keep fighting, and to keep believing in ourselves, even when the odds are stacked against us. In essence, Professional Troublemaker is a manifesto for living boldly, authentically, and audaciously. It teaches us to confront our fears, to embrace our uniqueness, to cultivate a supportive community, and to harness the power of resilience. These lessons are not just words on a page, they are tools for life. So let's be professional troublemakers, let's shake up the status quo, and let's create a future that we're proud to be a part of. We've only scratched the surface of what Professional Troublemaker has to offer. Imagine being able to confront your fears head-on, to challenge the status quo, and to become the best version of yourself. That's the power this book can instill in you. No, it's not a magic potion, it's a manual, a guide, a map that navigates the treacherous path of fear and anxiety. What we've discussed in this video is just a glimpse of the wisdom that awaits you in these pages. Professional Troublemaker is not just a book, it's a journey. A journey that begins with understanding your fears and ends with you becoming a bold, audacious, fearless individual ready to tackle any challenge that comes your way. This book is a toolbox filled with practical strategies, inspiring stories, and thought-provoking insights that will empower you to become a professional troublemaker in your own life. It's a book that prompts you to question, to challenge, to dare, and to disrupt. It's a book that encourages you to be audacious, to be bold, and to embrace the power within you. Reading Professional Troublemaker is like having a personal coach, a mentor, a guide who walks with you step by step as you confront your fears and transform them into strengths. It's a book that will make you question your limitations and encourage you to step out of your comfort zone. Each chapter, each page, each word in this book is a step towards a more courageous, more audacious, more fearless you. It's a book that will make you think, make you reflect, and most importantly, make you act. So why wait? Embrace the power of audacity, challenge your fears, and become the professional troublemaker that you were meant to be. Remember, fear is just a state of mind, and with the right tools, you can conquer it. Dive into Professional Troublemaker and discover your power to challenge fear. We've embarked on an enlightening journey with Professional Troublemaker. We've delved into its chapters, unraveling the essence of fear fighting, audacity, and the importance of community. As we draw to a close, let's take a moment to reflect on the key takeaways that have surfaced in this discourse. In the Fear Fighter Manual, we discovered that fear is not an enemy. Rather, it's an ally, a compass pointing us towards growth. This book teaches us to look fear in the eye and say, "I see you, but I won't let you hold me back." We then explored the power of audacity, the audacity to challenge norms, to ask difficult questions, to seek more from life. It's about making waves, stirring the pot, and not being afraid to be seen as a troublemaker. Because being a troublemaker, a professional one at that, is about leading the change, paving the way for others to follow. We also learned about the importance of community. The book underscores that we are not alone in our struggles. Our community can be our strength, our safe haven. It's about leaning on each other, learning from each other, and growing together. These are just the highlights, the surface of the profound wisdom that Professional Troublemaker has to offer. The true depth of this book can only be fathomed by immersing oneself in its pages. So I encourage you to pick up a copy and embark on this journey of self-discovery. Now I'd love to hear your thoughts. What did you think of the points discussed? Have you had any personal experiences with fear, audacity, or community that resonate with the themes of this book? I invite you to share your reflections, insights, and any questions you may have in the comments section below. Let's continue this conversation beyond the confines of this video. And if you found this video insightful and engaging, there's more where this came from. Subscribe to this channel and become part of our community of thinkers, readers, and yes, professional troublemakers. Here we delve into books, ideas, philosophies, all with the aim of expanding our understanding and fostering growth. So don't just be a passive viewer. Engage, interact, contribute. Your voice matters, your perspective matters. Your thoughts could be the spark that ignites a meaningful conversation that inspires someone else to become a professional troublemaker. And remember, the journey doesn't end here. There are countless other books, countless other ideas waiting to be explored. So keep reading, keep learning, and keep growing. Join the conversation, become a professional troublemaker, and remember to hit that subscribe button.